Hello and welcome back to Kim Reads. We are going to read The Magic School Bus at the Waterworks. Our class has really bad luck. This year we got Miss Frizzle, the strangest teacher in school. We don't mind Miss Frizzle's strange dresses or her strange shoes. It's the way she acts that really gets us. Miss Frizzle makes us grow green mold on old pieces of bread. She makes us build clay models of garbage dumps, draw diagrams of plants and animals, and read 5 science books a week. Other classes go on trips to the zoo or even the circus. Guess where we went on our class trip? To the Waterworks. And to get ready for the trip, Miss Frizzle made us spend the whole month in the library. We have to find out exactly how city gets its water down to the last drop. We also had to collect 10 interesting facts about water. In the parking lot, the old school bus was waiting. To our surprise, there was no bus driver. Instead, the Frizz herself was behind the wheel. At the end of the block, the bus went into a dark tunnel. When we came out, something amazing had happened. The bus looked a lot different. We looked different too. Everyone was wearing a scuba diving outfit, even Miss Frizzle. Miss Frizzle was the only one who didn't seem to notice the change. She just drove on. In the middle of a bridge, the bus started. Then Miss Frizzle did the weirdest thing ever. She told everybody to get out of the bus. The kids didn't want to go, but Frizzy threatened to give us extra homework if we didn't. Some of the kids stuck their heads out of the clouds and looked down. There were mountains down there, and the cloud was getting higher every minute. It was getting colder, too. All around us, drops of water began to form. And as the drops got bigger, we got smaller. Before long, each kid was the size of a raindrop. In fact, each kid was in a raindrop. The drops began to fall. Miss Frizzle's class was raining. We fell into a clear mountain stream and began flowing down the mountainside. In no time, we reached the reservoir that holds water for our city. We were going to the water purification system. The class trip was not so boring after all. The water in the reservoir was pretty dirty. We were covered with dirt and mud. "Follow me to the mixing basin," shouted Miss Frizzle. In the mixing basin, a clumping substance called alum was added to the water. The alum formed globs, and all the dirt and muck stuck in the globs. "On to the settling basin," ordered the Frizz. Then the globs sank to the bottom, and the clean water flowed off the top. We were on our way to the filter. We can't get this was the sand, water and gravel filter. It takes away any impurities still in the water. We were impurities we couldn't get through. Luckily, Miss Frizzle showed us a special way around the filter. When the water came out of the filter, it was sparkling clear. In the pipe from the filter to a storage tank, a chemical called chlorine was added to the water. Chlorine kills any remaining disease germs. A trace of fluoride was also added to keep kids from getting so many cavities. The water had come all the way through the purification system. We thought our class trip was over, but Frizzle had other ideas. "Everybody in the storage tank," she shouted. Before we knew what was happening, we were whooshed out of the tank and into the pipe that carries water to our city. Then we went into the water mains, the pipes that ran under the city streets. A small pipe carried us to a building, went into the pipes to the walls. When a 7th grader turned on the faucet in the girls' bathroom, we came splashing out. The building was our school. We were back. We were regular size again. We were dressed in normal clothes again. Except for Miss Frizzle, of course. Back in the classroom, Miss Frizzle acted as if nothing strange had happened. She started feeding the class lizard, and she put us to work right away. We had to make a chart showing how water gets into the homes and buildings in our city. When Arnold drew a picture of a kid inside a raindrop, Miss Frizzle said, "Where do you get these crazy ideas, Arnold?" Here's how our water chart turned out. Later that day, we saw the old bus in the school parking lot. How did it get there? Did we only imagine going through the water supply system? Would we ever find out what really happened? Miss Frizzle says we'll be studying volcanoes next. That makes us all a little nervous. After all, with a teacher like Miss Frizzle, anything can happen. And that's the end of the story. Thanks for listening. Hey, so Miss Frizzle's lizard named Liz is a Jackson horn lizard, but only the males have horns. The females don't. Well, goodbye.